a journal is one of the most effective tools in developing, enhancing our mental health. Journaling has been around for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years and has been used as a reflective tool. It's been used as a tool to help strengthen that skill of taking perspective on our lives and taking perspective on ourselves and our view of ourselves. And it's also a great tool for being able to know ourselves and know what we want to self disclose, what we want to bring. But it slows us down, enables us to develop a vocabulary for our feelings and even our thoughts, and also kind of just see where we are moment to moment, kind of staying out of just automatic living. Very simple. Here's what you're going to need is a commitment to try and practice this, let's say for at least a week, where all you're going to need is a journal, a dedicated notebook, something that you can buy at a 99-cent store, or it could be the fancy Italian ones with the leather that you get from Barnes and Noble. Doesn't matter. Either one can work. Is you're going to pick a time at the end of your day. And at the end of your day, you're going to simply, could be at the edge of your bed or it could be just before you go to sleep. You spend about, give yourself to start off small, 5 minutes, where you first, with your notebook and a pen, of course, in hand, but just first sit and think. Sort of get into the here and now, man. As I look back on my day today, thinking of this question: what was one high from the day and what was one low from the day? In other words, what stood out positively that you appreciate, was pleasant, was fun, even if it was incremental, something very small, like you got a seat on the train if you live in New York City all the way down to your location from your commute, as small as when you drove to the gas station, there wasn't any problems with your card because you had problems with your card all week. Whatever it could be. It does not have to be a mountaintop experience, but just something that was encouraging, made you smile, was really encouraging, somebody you may have had a conversation with. And then you think, right now, what stands out to me as a low from this day? And then you're going to think about what was disappointing, hurtful, made you a little sad, just didn't go well. May have been a setback. It may have been looking at a personal flaw. It may have been that there was something that, you just disappointed you. Again, doesn't have to be a rock bottom experience, but just something that really was a somewhat discouraging or disappointing or annoying even. So you think about what was my high, what was my low, then simply write them down. My high, the high that stands out to me today was, and my low from today was. The irony, even though you're talking about earlier in the day, in that moment, you're sitting down and figuring out what stands out to you. What was one high? What was one low? Added bonus, this is really helpful. Throw in emotion words for each one. Throw in, man, I was really excited about, let's say that's your high, and I was really annoyed about. And use emotion words. Words like mad, sad, glad, happy, afraid, embarrassed is a great start. At least one emotion word. Having a good vocabulary for emotional words is one of the best skills for being able to express, stay in contact with, and self-disclose our emotions. This is a great tool even in relationships because this is what you'll be able to talk about with those that you are connected with. I've seen families do high-low around a dinner table where each member of the family shares one high and one low from the day as they discuss. And it's a great tool to keep you in touch with your high-low and even to be able to bring to that dinner table or that whatever connection, relationship connection that you may have. This also, any reflection helps strengthen your executive functions. And so try it. 7 days. Keeping a high-low journal. Please remember, almost forgot, put the date, the day, one sentence. The whole process will be about 5 minutes minimum. Or if you love to write, you can sit and just write and write. But I suggest 5 minutes to start and just see what you notice. See what you notice about how did this practice help? Did this practice you find challenging? Did this practice you find something that will build up your sense of taking perspective on your life? And this is your mental health toolbox suggestion, and have a great week.